Hello everyone, it's Kieran with Thrifted Living, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Today I would like to share with you a thrift haul. I am so excited to be sharing with you everything that I've been finding over the past probably month or so. So the first items I would like to share with you are these patterns. I am still pretty new to sewing. I'm sort of teaching myself how to sew, and my mother actually has done a lot of seamstress work, and so I've learned a lot from her over the years, but I am sort of trying to teach myself different skills, and I'm always trying to challenge myself with sewing. And these are all like crafty patterns. So the first one I want to share with you is this. It's like a little pattern set of little trick-or-treaters, I think you would almost call them. There's a little, it's like they're dolls, but bigger than like actual dolls. And there's a little pumpkin, a bee, a vampire, a witch, and then I wasn't sure what this one was down here. Just like a little girl, I don't really know. And I found this one, which I thought was really fun. It's almost like this is like a Christmas tree. I don't know, like if that makes sense at all, but it's like a Christmas tree shape with 3 different pumpkins, but then you can hang little different things on it, like little stars or ghosts or bats. I thought that was really cute. I could see that I could sort of see that in my classroom. I think it would be really fun, but I could really see this out on a porch, or even like just sitting in the corner of a house at the holidays, like in the corner of the living room. And then on the back it has some of the little ornaments that you can make. So I was excited to find that one. Then I found this one right here, just like little animals. And the cute thing about these is that they have little babies you can make with them, which I thought was really cute. You just sort of sit them in their apron. I thought that was really sweet. And the final pattern's actually sort of a special one because my mother had this pattern forever, and I remember anytime anyone had a baby, she would make a pattern for a basket. It was like a basket that then you would take and put feet on and like a little head and arms and stuff, and it was like a baby shower basket. And I think that maybe this pattern design came in 2 different like layouts. One of them had the bear and the snowman and all of the other creatures, and then the other one had, which is the one I think she had, I think it had like elephants, like an elephant, a pig, maybe a cow, different types of animals, but this is definitely the same pattern, or the same style, and I just thought it was so cute. I've always been looking for this pattern. I want to make these little baby shower baskets. I just think they're so cute. It's not just baby shower, it also has like a snowman, and then it has Mr. and Mrs. Claus on the back, a little Dalmatian. I just think it's really, really cute. I just love it. I'm so excited that I found this. I was looking for it forever and I couldn't find it, and then I just found it at the thrift store. The patterns were only 99 cents, which I thought was a good deal. The next thing I found, I'll actually show you some sort of random Christmas ornaments that I found. The first one that I found is so cute. My mom's mom, I talked a lot about my grandmother from my dad's side. She's the one that was a teacher, and I've talked a lot about her on my channel. My mom's mom loved mice, and anytime I see anything with mice, I have to get it in her memory. And so I found this adorable ornament. Like, how adorable is that? It's 2 little mice, and they're blowing a bubble, and it's a heart. And it actually says 1996 on it, which I sort of wish it didn't, but that's okay, I think. How cute is that? They have a little wand and they're just blowing a little bubble. I just love that. So this makes me think of my mom's mom. And this ornament was only 50 cents. And then I actually found another ornament at a different, it was actually at a garage sale, not at the thrift store, on a different day. And I found this Miss Piggy ice skating ornament. I think this is really neat because it's still in the box. On the bottom it says that it's from 1983, and the box is in really good condition, and I thought that maybe I could try to resell it. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I've been talking about reselling for a long time, and I would really love, I've done a little bit of reselling of clothing, which is fun. I would really love to have like an eBay store dedicated to like vintage and nostalgic things. So I thought that this Miss Piggy ornament could be fun. And it's actually in really good condition when you open the box. Isn't that cool? I don't know if you think it's as cool as I think it is, but she's like the Sugar Plum Fairy or something like that. I love Miss Piggy. She's so funny. And I think that I've seen some sold listings on eBay for like, I think she's like 30 bucks or 25 bucks. So for 75 cents, that's a really awesome deal. And speaking of nostalgic finds, I found something really cool. I love finding things that are new in the box. It's just like my favorite thing to find. I just love it's partially the idea that it has been preserved over the years and nobody has opened it, nobody has played with it or used it, and so that's part of the idea. But I also think the like box art is really cool. Let me know in the comments below if you agree. Like when you were a kid and you would get a toy and on the back it would have all of the different ways you could use the toy and just different types of illustrations. I also think that's really cool. All of that to say, this is what I found. Is this not the coolest find ever? It is a troll. A treasure troll in the box. I just want to take it out and rub its stomach. I think this is the coolest, one of the coolest things I've ever found. And it has the whole story on the back. I feel really lucky to have found this. It was $5, which is more than I would have liked to have spent on something like this, but at the same time, it's new in the box. It's never been opened. It's never been played with. I don't know. I just think it's really cool. Again, I was thinking about maybe like listing these two things for sale on an eBay store. I'm really not sure yet exactly how I want to do it, but I would love to be able to share the things that I'm finding with everyone because I love finding them, but I don't necessarily need to keep them, and I know somebody would really love to find something like this. So I picked this up for $5. Then I found a necklace. It was $3, and I'm trying to expand my necklace collection. I don't typically wear a lot of jewelry. I would like to, but I just never know what to wear with what. The jewelry that I have, I just don't think is mature enough for me because I bought it when I was probably 20, and I definitely need different jewelry now for work. But I thought that this piece was sort of like fun, but also classy at the same time. It has pearls and then it has little like beads that have rhinestones on them on this gold chain. I thought it was a fun piece and it could look really nice for work with like the right top, maybe even, oh, it's missing a bead. I thought it could be fun to wear with a button down, maybe some khakis. I just thought it was like a very nice, pretty piece, but also modern at the same time. So I picked this up for $3. This was only $3. So the next things I would like to share with you is something that I'm hoping to start for our home, for our new home. And so since we've been living with my dad and my stepmom, I have been seeing that they have an entire collection of mugs. And Sean and I'm not even joking, we had like 5 mugs at our house. That's it. Unfortunately, whenever we would have people over, we would run out of mugs and people would sort of have to wait to drink their coffee, unfortunately. So we have sort of started the idea of taking after my dad and my stepmom and starting like a little mug collection. So I have like 4 mugs right now. I want them to have a meaning for us. I don't want them to be something just like random. So I've been at garage sales and thrift stores trying to get mugs that will represent us. So the first one that I found is this I love skiing mug. Sean has actually started skiing over the past couple years. The company he works for actually sells skis. So he has started learning how to ski, and so he's really, really enjoying it. So I thought that this would be a fun mug for him. I picked this up yesterday for 50 cents. And I just thought it was fun, simple, and just a plain mug that, you know, he could use this mug because it says I love skiing. The next one I picked up is totally like right up my alley. I found this heart mug. I really like the simple look. It's not, I mean, it's really not simple, but it's not too fancy. I don't know. I just love hearts and stars and rainbows and all of that kind of stuff. So anything like this makes me think of my childhood, makes me think of teachers in my childhood. I don't know why. Maybe they just drank coffee during the middle of the day, and so it makes me think of them. So I picked this heart mug up. Next one I found is a little more modern, and it says coffee because adulting is hard, which I really like. I think this is more of a modern touch to our collection. And the last one I picked up I found at the thrift store, and it's actually a Disney mug, and it's for MGM Studios, which is now Hollywood Studios. They don't call it MGM anymore, but I thought that this was really cool because it's sort of like a throwback to Hollywood Studios in the past. So the next 2 mugs really aren't for the mug collection that we will have at our home. The next one is going to be for my classroom, and I thought this was a really neat find. I found this at the thrift store. It was only 99 cents, but it's a plastic mug. I love that it's blue, and it has a lid, which I think is really cool. I love that it's not like a full-size tumbler. It's a little smaller and more compact. I'm thinking I want to bring this to my classroom, and when I'm traveling to different classes, if I make a coffee or a tea or something, I can just put it in here and have this be something that sort of lives at school. I really like the idea that it's not ceramic or glass or anything, because if I drop it, it's not going to be a big deal. And also, if I drop it, not everything will pour out of it, hopefully. So I found this. It was only $1. Then I found 2 more things, and I think since this is getting a little longer, I'll make it into 2 videos. I was going to share the clothing with you right now as well, but I think I might make that into a separate video because this is already almost 20 minutes. I have been trying to find Pyrex and like lidded Pyrex for a really long time, and I found 2 of these glass baking dishes with lids, and they were each $4, which I thought was a really good deal, especially because you have the lid. I'm really excited to have found these. They're in really great condition. They do need to be washed. They just sort of smell like dingy and dirty. So the first one had a green lid, and then the second one has a navy blue lid. And they were each $4, which I just thought that was a really great deal. So that is all that I found in terms of stuff when I've been thrifting, all of like the kitchen stuff, you know, and decor and fun ornaments and everything. So everything that I just shared with you is sort of all of the stuff that I found since I've been thrifting, but I definitely found a lot of clothing that I'm going to share with you as well. So please stay tuned to that part of the video. Hopefully I'll be sharing that with you next week. And so this will sort of be part 1 of this whole thrift haul experience. If you enjoyed seeing everything that I found at the thrift store, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Let me know in the comments below, do you love finding nostalgic things as well? And let me know what some of your favorite nostalgic finds are so that I can keep my eyes open for those items for you as well. Don't forget to check out my blog at thriftedlivingblog.com. Please follow me on Instagram at thriftedliving, and if you don't have an Instagram but would like to stay up to date with what I'm doing, you can follow me on Facebook at Thrifted Living page. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!